Vance continued to struggle, his body failing to obey the commands hance mind was giving. Each attempt to move felt like a jolt, his limbs unresponsive, as though his movements were alien. For a moment, he was sure he'd never find the rhythm of this new form. But then, another shift, a strange kind of coordination beginning to form. As Vance's arms lifted and locked into place against the ground, the hum of rotating servos filled the air. Slowly, he pushed himself upright. Programs scrolled across his vision, finally making sense. With newfound control, he moved his legs, kneeling before pushing up to stand. Vance, now getting a better grip on the control, began moving with a bit more purpose. He wasn't fast, but his movements felt more coordinated. He took a step, then another, and each was less of a struggle than the last. It was awkward, but there was a rhythm forming, a sense of control he hadn't felt before. He paused for a moment, focusing, then pushed himself further with a slow, deliberate step forward.
I think I'm getting the hang of this,
he muttered, his voice almost amused as he looked down and stared at the code forming his feet.
Wait, so it took 500 years to put me together? You sure know how to keep a guy waiting.
Nexus's tone, almost dry, replied,
Without you to do the heavy lifting, there wasn't much I could do.
Vance adjusted his stance, still testing his new body. The workshop around him offered some clues, familiar tools, worn wood, and rusting metal, all helping him make sense of his altered vision.
All right,
He muttered, his mind clicking into place.
I understand now.
He looked toward Nexus, with what he perceived was a half smile.
If this place has lasted for 500 years, let's see how the house held up.
The words came easy, his curiosity piqued, but there was a sharpness in his tone, as though he was already growing accustomed to this strange new existence.